Hello. So, this is the day of the Fendrod singles carp match. 24 hours on the Fendrod, biggest bag of carp wins. The weather is absolutely dire. It's been hammering down for the last, since about 11 o'clock last night. It started raining. I could hear it on the roof of the house. And of course the lake's risen by about a foot. And the peg that I've picked out the drawer is underwater, so I've set up on the bank. Well, I've just put my bivvy up because I wasn't going to go around it with all the stuff because it was just like a heavy load. The ground is soaking. So I've got the bivvy up. I've got to get the rest of the stuff down there. So I'll see you once I've properly set up, and perhaps when they've shouted they're all out in, and I've got a bait in the water. Right, I'll see you in a minute. Ta-da. Oh, can you see me? Can you see me? Oh, let's get back in here. Right, yeah, so most of the filming I think is going to be inside the bivvy. It's nasty out there. But I managed to get all the 3 rods up. You can see that. I'll pan around later to show you what sort of angle I got the bivvy at. Yeah, pretty much the same tactics as last week, except I swapped one PVA bag rig over to a trod rig. Yeah, I made the schoolboy error of I sprayed I'm using a rosehip pop-up on the trod rig, and I sprayed it with gallons of that rosehip betaine spray, and of course it's dried. As soon as I touch it now, it's dispersed onto my fingers, so I've got orange hands. Yeah, so trod rig, method feeder. I've got probably about 3 pints of those mixed up pellets. I gotta go and get a bucket lid in a sec. Right, yes, oh, bucket lid just took off and flew up halfway up the bank. So, yeah, method feeder and one on a solid PVA bag with ground coconut ice and rosehip. Not coconut ice, coconut krill. I'm going to go 1 margins, 1 straight out, and 1 probably about 3 rod lengths out with the method feeder. Hopefully I won't have to abandon camp sometime in the night. Right then, I'll see you later. Right then, so the rods are out, and I don't know what I'm going to do for bite indication. The alarms are on, they're lit pretty loud. If anything rips through, I'm going to hear it, but I'll probably hear quite a lot during the night. Yeah. So anyway, got the stove on my ear, got myself a pasta cooking, so I'm going to have some food, and hopefully one of those beeps will actually be a fish on the end, rather than like 50-mile-an-hour winds, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Alright then, I'll see you later. Right, I'm going to give you a bit of a non-update, I think. I've had 2 runs, and one was from, well, they were both from trees actually. This gale force wind is probably ripping branches off trees and they're making their way up the lake. One that was actually right in the margins, took the right hand rod virtually out of play, and the other one picked up, well, because I backleaded the trod rig I got out, it picked up the backlead. The log was virtually under the water, so I'm tree fishing. Brilliant. I think a couple of fish have come up now. I've seen one on the other side. Might have been a bream, I don't know. I didn't zoom in or anything to have a look. I didn't even put the camera on actually. But yeah, it's still gale force out there. I'll flip around and you can watch the waves. yeah, so that's my little update for a bit. I'll catch you when, might be a bit optimistic when I say I've got a fish on the bank. I'll catch you later. I haven't done the updates since last night really. Well, yesterday just for a good dark. I didn't have much sleep last night. The wind was howling through so hard. I was getting a beep every 20 minutes, so I feel pretty rough. It's now nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've done rig changes, I've done bait changes, I've changed locations on where I put the baits. And none of it's working, so I'm just going to probably plod on to the end of the match. I think there's about four or five people caught. The winners on, I think it's 8 fish, 7 or 8 fish so far. It's only the next peg over, but it's because it bends round into it's like the bay. Not allowed to fish there. Alright. I might finish this off at the end, I don't know. I might just leave it on the memory card and delete it. Alright, ta-da. Right then, so I've got my only fish in the match so far. It's a bream. I'll get it on the mat and give you a show. Yes. It's coming up at £10 4 ounces. Pick him up for you. There we go. It's not what I'm after, like a carp. No, this is a massive bream. Yeah, so it's quickly getting back, is it? Oh, it's not the way I really wanted to end the match. Let's see it. But where did it go? I suppose a bream is better than nothing, I suppose. It's different when you're fishing from. Right then, I think there's about 20 minutes left of the match. I'm not holding my breath, to be fair. I've had one more big bream, tree branches, and just usually the elements to bear with. Not a great result. Usually the same with every match I seem to fish. I seem to sort of like have the worst session ever. But we live and learn. Right then, I'm going to start packing things down and get them up onto the top of the bank. So I might do a vlog out in the car, and I'll see you later. Ta-da. Right then, so the match over. I came joint last. Yeah, same as I normally do with matches. I think they're not the best thing I do. yeah, so I had one fish, one bream. £10.4, it's not too bad though, is it? I suppose awful if you're fishing for carp. Let's think. The match was dominated at the end by mainly 2 pegs. One ended on £99.12 and the other was £98.12. So there's a pound in it between first and second place, but between nothing and nearly £100, I was nowhere near. Alright then, that's it for now. I'll catch you next time I'm on the bank. Hopefully the weather's a bit nicer and there's a lot more fish. Alright, ta-da.